What's up, everybody? It is KidSmoove, and I'm back with another Apples and Oranges updates. Man, I am happy. I am happy to bring you guys the news that the Tupac All Eyez on Me biopic finally has a legit release date. Now, the release date is going to be Tupac's 46th birthday, and that's going to be June 16th, 2017. Now, there was rumors that this movie was supposed to come out last September, September 2016, but there was like disputes in regards to the music. Daz from the Dog Pound needing rights for Ambitious as a writer, but he later shot that down, said he's not the one holding up the movie and whatnot. Depends. And then there was rumors of it being a November release. Obviously, it's November and there's no Tupac biopic. And then I assumed that it will be released in February of 2017, the same day that his album All Eyez on Me came out. You know what I mean? To match, the name of the movie is going to be called All Eyez on Me, to match the release with his album that came out in February of '96, All Eyez on Me, that classic double LP album. So apparently my assumption was wrong, and now they're going to push this movie to Tupac's birthday, which will be June 16th, 2017. By the way, that's my mom's birthday as well. So, but I'm a big Tupac fan. I've been waiting for this movie. This movie is long overdue, and I understand why it took long to make this movie, because one, it was going to be hard finding somebody that could replicate Pac in all his ways. You know what I mean? Tupac himself is just hard to portray. You got so many rappers try to be him and try to act like them. It just doesn't work. Does not work. But hopefully, a lot of people co-signed Demetrius Shipp Jr. Many people co-signed him. I hope he's the one. I hope he does it. I hope he brings it. And I hope he does one hell of a job. Now, another reason why this movie is long overdue, because we had we had the NWA movie, you know what I mean, which they incorporated Pac. One, they did it stupidly, because one, he wasn't needed in the movie, but I ain't like the way they did it, because they had the songs he was performing all out of place. He wasn't supposed to be recording Hail Mary with Dr. Dre in the studio. If you're a Tupac fan, you know why. But I ain't gonna get into that. We had that Michelle A movie. Oh my God, why did they do that? Why did they have Tupac on there looking like a punk? Suge wasn't talking to Pac like that. And we had obviously the Biggie movie, where they had Anthony Mackie play Tupac. And oh my God, man, they had this man looking like a fool. And I thought that was carefully selected to have Tupac look like that. But I ain't trying to bring up no East Coast, West Coast here again. But the Biggie movie was cool. But like I said, I thought it was slightly incorrect, and they didn't care who they had cast as Pac. And so that's why wasn't really feeling it. But this movie, they're gonna have the same person that played Biggie to play Biggie in this movie, which I thought was clever. Nice idea, great idea. Why not? But there's a few things I want to see in this movie. Hopefully, when it comes to light and release. One, I'm going to say this movie can't be 90 minutes long. It can't be that. No, it can't be 90 minutes short. At minimum, this movie needs to be at least 2 hours and 15 minutes. I don't mind if I have to sit in a movie theater for 3 hours to watch a movie about Tupac. I will do that. But at minimum, it has to be 2 hours and 15 minutes. Because if it's anything less than that, then they didn't do it right. They didn't do enough. They didn't reel enough. And then when it comes out on DVD, it has to have a ton of bonus content and a ton of deleted scenes, because you can't fit all that into a movie. I know you can't. So the other thing I want to know about the movie, I don't want this movie to heavily focus, like the trailer show, I don't want this movie to heavily focus on his death row days. I don't want it to focus on just his pretty much his last year alive. You know what I mean? I don't want it to heavily focus on that, as that Tupac had a lot more to say, a lot more to do, did a lot of things prior to death row. He has hits before death row. He was a name before death row, and I want them to talk about that. I want to know about his upbringing. I want to know about his days in high school with Jada Pinkett. I want to know about him moving from city to city, moving from New York to Baltimore to Marin City, California. I want to know about that. I want to know about him getting signed, getting his label deal, being on a road with Digital Underground. I want to know about Tommy Boy not wanting to give Tupac I Get Around to Tupac. I want to know about that. I want to know about his, you know, the time when he was doing Keep Your Head Up, his prison time, in which they show, obviously going to cover his time in prison. I want to know more about the shooting. Are they going to show Jimmy Henchman and what's his name? Jimmy Henchman, Haitian Jack, and all of them, those behind the robbery and the shooting back in '94 at Quad Studios. I want to know about that. How detailed they're going to be about that. Are they going to talk about Orlando Anderson's role in the shooting? Are they going to show the details of Suge's actions in the car when Tupac got shot, or those 7 days of him being in a coma? There's some details. Natasha, the girl that he often referenced to that got killed, the shooting with the cops, when he shot the cops in the buttocks for harassing this old lady. You know what I mean? I want to know about that stuff. There's some details that we need on the rape case, of course. There's got to be a stuff they have to cover, and I wanted them to it to be detailed, and I want it to be done right, and hopefully they're able to provide that. From what is being said, this movie's going to be looking like legit, looking like to be a classic. Hopefully they don't screw it up, and hopefully this man is able to embody Tupac as we all saw him, know him, and know of him, because a lot of us didn't see Tupac when he was actually walking this earth. So it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoy. Tell me how you feel about this movie. Are you happy about the release date? What do you want to see in that Tupac movie? What are you hoping they show you? So I got a lot. All right, so this is KidSmoove, another Apples and Oranges update. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and help me get to 500 subscribers. I know it's not too much, but we gotta slowly progress. We out of here. Oh yeah, by the way, the instrumental that you're hearing is Tupac's "Nothing to Lose" off his "Are You Still Down" album. Came out November of 1997. This is one of my favorite songs off that album, along with Hellraiser, "Do for Love," "I Wonder If Heaven Got a Ghetto," and "Hold On, Be Strong." It was another double LP. This song originally was recorded back in like 93, 92, but got "Nothing to Lose." He had that Ice Cube sample. "Got wrong when I came to Cali. That's why I got gang-related rhymes." One of my favorite songs on Tupac's "Are You Still Down?" But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please like, subscribe, and share. We out of here.